Hello and welcome to a Sunday Reflection. My name is Paul Harvey and this is Life, Passion and Business. We're about helping you explore, finding your passion for life and the work that you do. But it's so much more than that. It's about finding clues to the big life questions. What does it mean to be successful? What is the meaning of life? If you're looking for more, then join me on this journey where together we will discover through interviews, tools and tips how to live life full of meaning, passion and purpose. Hello and welcome to a Sunday Reflection and happy Valentine's Day. So how does that day sit with you? Are you celebrating with your partner? Are you celebrating with yourself? It's interesting. Where does this idea that Valentine's Day was all about love? When you check out the resources or the information about Valentine's Day, it's a very murky situation as to where it came from. There's some record of there being a Saint Valentine, clearly, because that was the church canonized this person at some stage. Is canonization the right word for it? I think it might be. There's no real evidence as to understand why Valentine's Day and the idea of loving a partner or expressing love was put together. There's lots of conjecture over it. Some say it's to do with the fact the time of year, because spring is starting to happen in various parts of the world and animals are starting to react to that, and so the season of fertility and mating is upon us. So maybe that might be something to do with it. But there's no real strong evidence as to where Valentine's Day comes from. Interested to know if you've actually got some sources of information that might put us on track. Who knows? What is clear is that Valentine's Day started to be celebrated in the States in about the 1850s, and that's when the first cards started to get sent. And that has started one huge industry. 2017 in America, the US spent $19 billion on Valentine's Day. In 2020 in the UK, we spent something just under 900 million on Valentine's Day gifts, cards and events. And certainly for the hospitality sector, Valentine's Day is a great excuse to get people out having meals together. So there clearly is a lot of impetus to use this particular day. But the question is, why do we all go for it? Because there are lots of things that the media pushes on us that we don't necessarily react to. But this one, it must key into something very primal. And that probably is our desire to love and be loved. When I think about this on the podcast, love comes up a lot in conversation. Sometimes the word is not always mentioned, but it clearly is. That idea of passion and love are very closely linked. The passion for something, the love of doing something. There's also something else I notice in a lot of people's answers to that big question, the life meaning question. It will be like when I ask them what is the meaning of life, they will say to love people and to be loved, or to find love and spread love. So there is love is very deeply connected to who we are and what we're about. And I suspect the Valentine's Day celebrations tie into that. But what of the people that get left out? What are the people that are not in relationship? How do they respond to Valentine's Day? Now, I remember being in my early teens and seeing Valentine celebrations around me and not being part of it. There was definitely a bit of fear of missing out. And so it is incredibly powerful, this desire to be linked, bonded, or in relationship with someone and expressing love for that. I would like to add something to this today in terms of maybe Valentine's Day is also as an opportunity to love ourselves and to appreciate ourselves in some way. And maybe that might be more important than loving someone else in some way, appreciating everything around us in a loving way. I've been in a relationship for over 20 years, and I can't say Valentine's Day was ever very big at the beginning of our relationship, and we've come and gone with the idea of cards and gifts or meals out. On balance, Valentine's Day has never been a huge event for us because we express how we feel on a regular basis. But I guess having a special day may be something of value. So how do you express your love for your partner, or yourself for that matter? Do you need a day like Valentine's Day as an excuse to do it, or do you do it on a daily basis? Would love to hear your thoughts on Valentine's Day and how you express your love for yourself. I think that's enough for me today to pontificate this whole thing. And on that note, I will leave it today. So thank you so much for your time and attention. And I'll be back on Wednesday with a new podcast. All the best. Speak to you soon.